What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? This is Cam Brandon checking in with you. If you're familiar with me on my other page, I am one of the same, Mr. True Indeed, part of Holy Circle Gaming. Thank you for rocking with your boy. Like always, definitely a privilege and an honor to do as such. Now, I was sitting up here trying to get my footage down, ready to get some gaming stuff up. Then one of my peoples hit me and they said, Cam, I need you to break down what's really going on with this AB-5 and is it going to directly affect me in the field that I'm in? And in that conversation piece, I did kind of break down that it's not just affecting one group of people first and foremost. That's the one thing y'all need to know about AB-5. So let me quickly let y'all know what AB-5 is if you're unfamiliar. So AB-5 is a bill that will be a law that's coming into effect January 2020, where a lot of people who are considered contract are going to be reclassified as employees. There's a set of criteria that you have to follow, and if you don't fit into that criteria, you have to be reclassified as employees. That's really the short of it. I will go into details at a little bit later point in time. Now, with that being said, this is not just a hit to just one particular industry, and most people think it is. Most people think that this is just going to affect like your Ubers, your Lyft, your DoorDash, amongst other people. It's going to affect a lot of different industries. Now, there are certain industries that already have exemptions. I know doctors and dentists have exemptions. I know hairstylists, amongst others, they already have exemptions for this particular bill. But other industries like Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, musicians, if you're a musician who actually create music for other people, it's going to affect you. If you are a camera person or somebody who works on a movie set as a contractor, it's going to affect you too. So this bill has a lot of ramifications, which is going to drastically change not just one industry. It could drastically change a multitude of industries in a heartbeat, where it could be to the point where if these reclassifications have to go down, certain people could lose their jobs because of the reclassification, because the budget and the overheads are going to be high. But the reason why this bill was in place was simply because California wanted to ensure that people who work in these fields are taken care of. Make sure that they get a minimum amount for what they do. Ensure that they get their benefits, like their unemployment or like workers' compensation, things like that. They wanted to ensure those basic needs are covered with people who are in this field, in these fields as well. So that's why I feel that discussing the AB-5 is important. Now, I'm not going to go through a whole speech and spiel at this particular point in time to break down the AB-5 in complete detail, but we will get into it. But it doesn't just affect just one field. That's the one point that y'all have to understand. It affects a multitude of fields and a multitude of industries, not just one. It is wide range, and so it's going to have a great effect on not just the companies, not just people, but economy in California as you know it. So it is super important that you are well aware and you know what's going on with this AB-5. Now, I am going to address AB-5 from a gig driver's point of view. So if you do work for Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, amongst others, I could tell you this portion that I do know, and we'll discuss it in later detail, that there is an answer for you. So I have a plan and an answer that was given to me that how we could be a alternative choice depending on what these companies do. The one thing is, I have heard that a lot of people want to wait. They want to wait to hear what Uber does. They want to hear what Lyft does or DoorDash does. And I definitely encourage that, because we definitely need to know what these companies are going to do and how they're going to respond. But if they don't respond, or if they don't respond in a favorable fashion, then I do have an answer that could maybe suffice your needs in case you are out of a job, or in case a situation goes sideways that is not favorable for you. And we'll definitely discuss that. I'm going to be facilitating a Zoom meeting. That Zoom meeting will be on Monday, October 7th, 1 p.m. I will concurrently run it on YouTube Live, so you can definitely see it on both fronts. Links will be there for both. So I definitely encourage you to sit down and talk with me then. My job is to give you the info. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually break down the AB-5 in detail, give you the info that you need to know. So when those decisions come down the pipeline from Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, amongst others, at least you are aware of the info, and then you can make an informed decision. And I am going to be presenting an alternative choice strictly for gig drivers in particular. So I will be giving out an alternative choice for you, but those are things that you will have to decide. My job is not to decide for you. My job is to give you the info. It's your job to decide what y'all want to do. So I just want to break that down real fast because people were asking me about it. So I'm gonna have links in my page below about the meeting. So if y'all definitely want to sit down, y'all definitely can. If y'all want to catch it right on this page right here, you can definitely do that as well. All right, y'all know who I am. My name is Cam Brandon, aka True Indeed, and it's an honor to do this. Like always, God above everything. Till the next time, family, we do it again soon. Salute.